Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can create a simple yes or no or true or false quiz funnel and how you can use it to make more affiliate sales for yourself. So before we go into the technical part of this stuff, let me just explain to you what a quiz funnel is. A quiz funnel actually is this kind of funnel that you use to convert cold traffic. It helps you to kind of like change the temperature of your visitor from cold to warm. So for example, let's say you're running an advert, you take people to a quiz funnel and then it's kind of like change their mindset and gets them ready for the offer you are about to present to them. So then a quiz funnel also helps you create an emotional connection between yourself and these potential customers. And the way it does this is because it asks the right questions. It makes the visitor feel understood. And then because they feel understood and because you are asking the right questions, it makes you look like an authority and then it makes you feel trusted. Another thing that you use a quiz funnel to do is you basically use a quiz funnel to qualify people. So sometimes maybe when you want to build a list or you want to drive people to your WhatsApp list, if you use a quiz funnel, it helps you to remove people who are not so serious so that eventually you end up only with people who are motivated and who want to take action. So for example, let's say you drive 1,000 people to your quiz funnel. At the end of the day, maybe only 200 people now sign up to your list. So that means the quiz funnel has helped you to filter out 800 unserious people. And these are people that you would have been dealing with if not for the quiz funnel. Because when you have people who are serious, then you can now settle down and follow up on the ones who are serious. So how do you create the questions in your quiz funnel? Because it's not just about the technical part. It's about asking the right questions. So what do? Now, you have to think about the fears, the frustrations, the questions that your prospects are asking or that they would ask about the product you're about to present to them or about the opportunity you're about to present to them. So you have to think about these things beforehand before you even start to create a quiz funnel. What are the kind of questions? For example, maybe you are promoting a business opportunity. Most likely people would want to ask you stuff like, will I need money to start this stuff? Will I need a laptop? All of those kind of questions. So, and these are the things that you can use in building your quiz funnel. Then there are various types of quiz funnels. In fact, there are some very complicated quiz funnels and there are some just normally robust quiz funnels. But the simplest type of quiz funnel, which is the one I'm talking about in this video, is just a simple yes or no or a simple true or false quiz funnel. I prefer using yes or no. And many affiliates use varieties of quiz funnels because it helps them to quickly take somebody who is a stranger from the advert and helps them to convert that person to a buyer as fast as possible. As a matter of fact, I'm in a group on Facebook where I see what affiliates do. I'm talking about super affiliates now, people who sell on ClickBank and people who make as much as $100,000 in a month. And what majority of them use is just their quiz funnel. In fact, many of these guys don't even build a list. What they just do is that they just run Facebook ads or they run Instagram ads and then they send people directly to a quiz funnel. And once the prospect has engaged with the quiz funnel, they send the prospect to the VSL of the product they are marketing. And that's how they make majority of their money. So I put this link here, unimail.com/step-go. You can just check out this link. It's actually a quiz funnel about weight loss that I love so much. It's not a yes or no quiz funnel. It's a more robust quiz funnel, but it's going to give you an idea of the kind of questions that you can ask when you are setting up your quiz funnel. And apart from that, there is this quiz funnel that I created the other day, which is doing fantastically well. just a simple yes or no quiz funnel, and this is it. It's just 6 questions. That's why you can see the 1 of 6. And this is just a quiz funnel, just no or yes. If you click on yes, it takes you to this next page, and then you click on yes, and then yes, and yes, and finally yes. So I'm going to be showing you how I created this particular quiz funnel, and I will even be giving you the templates that you can use to create your own quiz funnel. Now there are 3 ways for you to use quiz funnel as an affiliate. The first way is that you can use it just the same way that these guys at ClickBank are using this. That is, you run your advert, you send it to your quiz funnel, and then from the quiz funnel, they just go straight to the offer. For this my quiz funnel right here, that's basically what I did. So if somebody clicks on yes here, it takes them to, it says, okay, this is the last page. And then if they click here to continue, it just takes them to the offer that I am promoting on NextPartner. For this other one, this is advert. It goes to the quiz funnel, but instead of sending them directly to an offer, you send them directly to an email opt-in. So in this quiz funnel, instead of me putting a link that goes straight to my affiliate offer right here, what I can do is, if I want to use this stuff to build an email list, what I'll just do is I'll just put a form right here. I'm going to put an opt-in form in here. So instead of just saying click here to continue, I will tell them to opt in to get more information about the opportunity I'm talking about on this page. So I'll just put an email opt-in right here. Then if it's this one, add quiz funnel, WhatsApp opt-in offer. Now this one is fantastic for you if you are using WhatsApp to drive your sales, to convert your customers. So once people have gone through your quiz funnel, instead of giving them the email opt-in here, you just basically give them a link to your WhatsApp. A link they can click on, and then they can get access to you on WhatsApp. That's what you are going to put here. All right. So those are the 3 ways for you to use quiz funnels as an affiliate. Now, what exactly do you need to set it up? Now, definitely you're going to need a domain name and web hosting. That's for sure. And the good thing is that there are many places for you to get your domain name and web hosting online. So just in case you don't have so much money to spend on domain name and hosting, well, you can always get, I think, Domain King. You can always go to domainking.com. I think that domainking.ng. It's domainking.ng. All right. So it just goes to domainking.ng, and on domainking.ng, I think you can get get a free.com.ng domain, and then hosting for just 700 naira a month, which is fantastic, right? So you can get for just 700 naira a month. You can get. So I would prefer that you pay for a year anyway. So that is the best thing. So just pay for an entire year. So just pay for 6K a year. That gives you a free domain name. Gives you a free domain name plus the hosting. So that settles that particular one. Then you're gonna need to install Thrive Architect. So for Thrive Architect, I'm gonna put a download link that you can use to access Thrive Architect under this video. Actually, you can use not just Thrive Architect, you can use different web page builder software. So I'm just going to put or any other web page builder. So it doesn't have to be Thrive Architect. It can be any other web page builder that you can use. Now, for you to install Thrive Architect, you must have installed WordPress. Then once you've installed WordPress, then you can install Thrive Architect. So I'm going to put the videos I'm going to put a link under this video that gives you access to how you can do the whole WordPress and Thrive Architect stuff. Okay, so then the next thing you will now need is a tracker. It's not important, but I think it's better for you to know if people are clicking on the links that you have in your funnel and at which point people are not clicking on it. So it's just nice that you have a tracker. And not just a robust tracker. I'm talking about stuff like bit.ly. So you can basically use stuff like bit.ly just for you to know how many people are clicking on each step of the question so that you can know where people are dropping off. So it's not important, it's just that it helps you to have an idea of how your quiz funnel is working. And once you are done with setting up your quiz funnel, you must always test your quiz funnel to make sure that every step of the quiz funnel is working as it should be. You must test and make sure that every step is working as it's supposed to work. Now I'm going to show you how I designed this quiz funnel right here using Thrive Architect. So just follow me step by step. Again, for you to do this, you need to have a domain and web hosting, and then you have to install WordPress on it. Then once you've installed WordPress, you have to install Thrive Architect. And then once you have Thrive Architect on it, then you can do what I'm about to do. So I'll just go over to one of my websites, which already has WordPress on it. I'm just going to log in. So this site already has Thrive Architect on it. Now, to make this thing easy for you, what I have done for you is that I have created templates that you can use to create your quiz funnel. Now, I forgot to say this. Now, when you are creating your quiz funnels, depending on the kind of product you want to sell, if it's a really expensive product, then the quiz funnel can be longer, but you don't want the quiz funnel to be too short, and then you don't want it to be too long. So for this particular one, this is just like those 6 questions, which is just like 6 pages. So that's kind of like the average. So it has to be between 6 or 10. 6 or 10. That's just enough. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to come over here to pages, and then I'll just click on add new, add a new page. So for this one, I'm just going to type in question 1. Now this depends on you. You can make yours whatever, you can name your own pages whichever way you want to name them. So if you like, you can name it step 1, you can name it number 1, question 1, whatever name you want to give to it. So I'll just name this page question 1, and then I will just publish it. Okay, so you can see right here, that's the link, question 1. Then I will create another page. So what I'm doing here is that I'm going to create the 6 pages first. Question 2. So you can see that right here, question 2. Then another page. Question 3. Another page. Question 4. Another page. Question 5. Another page. Question 6. Okay, so those are the 6 pages for the questions. I will now add a no page. That will be page 7 now. I'll just call this no reply. So this is the no page. That is when for people who are going to say no. Let me just show you what I mean. So like for this quiz now, you're going to see no here. So this no page is just one page. So in case somebody says no, then there's no need for them to continue with the rest of the quiz. So I'll just show, in this case, I'll just show them something like this. So what I have done with this is that when somebody says no, I'll just take them to just one page that is like this. So on this page, I also did something. I added some products from Expertnaire here with my affiliate link, so that just in case somebody comes here and if they like any of these products, they might buy them. So I'll just add this one, publish. Then one other page. This page is actually let me just show you. Apart from the question page and the no pages, there is also the answer page, because after somebody has gone through the quiz, this is the last of the questions, right? Then when you now click on yes, there's always a final page. This is usually called the answer page. I'll just put this one as answer, or I can just call it solution. Let me just call it solution. So now, guess what? I now have 8 pages now ready. 6 pages for the questions, 1 page for the no, then 1 page for the answer or solution. So let's now create this stuff. So I'll just go to the pages one after the other. So these are the pages: question, no reply, question 1, question 2, question 3, question 4, question 5, question 6, and then of course solution. So what I have done for you is that I have this. Where is it? Okay, so I have these templates that I already created for you. They are called Thrive templates. So on this, inside this template, you're going to see question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the no page, and then the last quiz page. The last quiz page is the solution or answer page, right? So these are the pages that you are just going to be importing into Thrive, and then you just be editing these pages. So let's just do that right here. I'm going to open up question 1. For question 1, now when you open up any new page with Thrive Architect, it's probably going to open up like this. What page would you like to create? So here I will just close that. Instead, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to come over here and I'll just click on settings and I'll click on import landing page. So by that, I'll just go to upload files. Then I'll go to that file that I talked to you about. So I'll just import question 1 here. Open. It's going to load. Then I'll just click on import. So this is what it's going to show based on what I designed here. So what you're just going to do here is that you have to edit this page to suit your own purposes. Number 1, I'm going to remove this Expertnaire logo from here. Then I will change all of this copyright information. So here I will just change this to Tony Watershaw. Then all these terms, disclaimer, contact us links, these are for Expertnaire too as well. So you just have to change all of this stuff too, or maybe just remove it. Let me just remove it. Okay. Now, some things you can do with this thing is, number one, you can put in a bar, a progress bar. So this is like a progress bar, just put it up here. So there are different types of progress bars that you can use. So they have different types. So let me just say I want to use this. So I'll just set it up right here. There are different ones. So that's one. Okay, let me just use this. Then for the bar height, let me change it to 12. Then current progress. Now, since we're talking about 6 pages, that's kind of like what now? %. So you can see right here. So, or if you don't like this part, this one, you can just choose another one. Let me try another one. So this is another one. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Let me see another one. The good thing about ThriveActed is that you can basically edit different parts of the page. Okay, let me just use this. Okay, so now I've added that. Then this is text. You can edit this one too as well. Just click on it and edit it. You can put anything you want in here. You can even put it in the center. This again too is text. You can edit this part too. And this one as well is text. You can edit it. Then this no or yes, they are text too. You can edit them. But most importantly, you want to edit the links. So for this no, now if you go to our page here, the no reply page is this. So I'll just copy that link and I'll just put it here. So I'll just put it right here. You can see it. Click on updates. Then when somebody wants to migrate from, when somebody clicks on this yes, where do I want them to go to? Well, this is question 1, right? So where do they go to? Question 2. So I'll just put the link for question 2, which is here. Just come over here and then I will change it here. Okay, so now once they are done with question 1, they click on yes, it takes them to question 2. Now one other thing you can do if you want is that instead of having your no or yes in form of text like this, you can basically make them buttons. So if I want to make them buttons, I'll just come over here. This is the button element, so I'll just drag it in here under this text. So I'll just put in yes. I would change the weight. So I'll make that bold, and then you can change the color of the button too as well. I'll just change the color of the button. You can change it to red, okay, or to blue, or whichever. Okay, then for the link, I'll now link the button too as well. So I'll just click on the button, or come over here to button link, target URL. So I'll put where I want the button to link to right here. So I'll do the same thing for this no. I'll just duplicate this, drag it over here. Instead of yes here, I'll just change this to no. Then I will change the color of this button. Okay. Then I will also change the where the button is pointing to. So I'll come over here, click, get the link for the no page. Put that right here. So I will now remove these ones. Okay, so instead of having text, now I have buttons, no or yes. So that's it. So from here now, I can now move on to the other pages. Now, once you set up your question one page, which is like the main page like this, instead of you continuing to use my templates, what you can now do is that you can basically duplicate this page. So you can basically duplicate this page and use it for the rest of your quiz funnel. Because now it won't make sense for me to do all of this stuff all over again. So what I'll just do is that I'll just come over here, and then I will save this as a landing page. So I'll just call it question 1. I'm going to save it as a page template. Okay. So now that has been saved as a page template. Now what it means now is that if I now want to create question 2 like this, let me just open question 2. And the other questions, all I have to do is to just be editing what I have already saved for question 1. So let me just show you how that one works. So I'll come over here again, click on this, but this time around I'm going to come over here, I'm going to click on saved landing page. Okay, saved landing page. So you can see question 1 here, which is what I saved. So I'll just click on question 1. It doesn't have to load for you to click on it. Click on question 1 and click on apply templates. Okay, so now this is the page that we saved. You can see. So what you are going to do here is that you can just change the questions here to the questions you have for your own question too. So you can just change it here to whatever you want to put as question number 2. And then once you are done, this one remains the same, so you don't have to change it. But for this other one, the next page, you have to edit it so that it links to question number 3. Okay, so but let me just import what I have so that you can see what I have in my templates. I'll just come to import landing page, question number 2. All right, so you can see question number 2. And then what you just do again here is that you just change the links to here. You just change the links, edit the page, and then you move on. So once you are done with all the questions, make sure you also edit the no page. So let me just open that one. Make sure you edit the no page as well and put the type of content you want to be on it. So just come over here again and do import landing page. Come over here to our file, no page, open it up, import it. So you can edit this page too. You can edit this page depending on what you are using it for, right? So, and then you can put some other products in here. Now, if you are using this My Template, make sure you edit all these links to your affiliate link on Expertnia, because if you don't edit these links well, it just means that I'll be the one collecting the commission. So just make sure you edit this link. How do you edit this? Just click, select it, and then come over here and then change this link. That's basically all you have to do, and then click on update. So, and once you are done, click on save. Okay, remember, edit all of this stuff, remove Expertnia, change this to your name, and do all of that stuff. Then once you are done with the no page, the next very important page here is the solution or the answer page. So let me just open that one too as well. Okay, so this is the solution page. I'll just import what I have here. Import. So this is the last page that they get to after they've answered your questions. So over here now I have 6 questions. Now once they answer all of these questions, it takes them to this solution page. Now what it means for me is that since the last question here is question number 6, once they click on yes on question number 6, it has to bring them to this solution page. You just basically do some kind of confirming here. So because of the type of questions that I asked in this funnel, now this is my answer to all of the questions. Okay, I'm out of questions. From your responses, it looks like we're a good fit for this income opportunity. Most people don't make it this far. Right now, you are going to get access to the full details of this legitimate money making opportunity that can change your life. Don't rush, click here to continue. So I said you can either link this to your WhatsApp, or you can link it to the 72IU sales video, or you can link it to, or you can put your email opt-in form right here. Okay, so that's basically what this one is all about, and that's just how you use Thrive Architect to set up this simple yes or no type of quiz funnel. As you can see here, the only app we're using is just Thrive Architect or any other web page builder. It doesn't have to be Thrive Architect. I just like using Thrive Architect because it's easy to use. For this, you can use Elementor too as well. You can use Elementor. The free version of Elementor can work for this too. So you can use the free version of Elementor, or you can use this same Thrive Architect, or you can use any other web page builder. There are many of them out there that you can use for this particular purpose. And once you are done, just make sure you go through all of the links to ensure that they all link to each other. So if somebody clicks on no, it has to take them to the no page. If they are on the first question page and then they click on yes, it has to take them to question number 2 page. If they are on question number 2 page and then they click on yes again, it has to take them to question number 3 page. Now, finally, there is something I like to do to my quiz pages. And what I like to do to my quiz pages is to restrict people from going back. I try to make it impossible for them to go back to the previous page. So, and what I do is that I use a little custom script for that. Let me show you the script. So this is a script. It's just a small JavaScript. So what this JavaScript does, like I said, is that it helps to deactivate the back button so that they can't go back once they are on a page. So I'll just copy that Java page and then I'll put it in here where you have header scripts. That's where I'm going to put the JavaScript, and I'll just click on save. Now I won't put this script on all the pages. I'll just put it on these pages. I'll put it on question number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I will put it on also on the no page, so that if somebody says no, I don't want them to come back and start answering the questions all over again. If you are saying no, then that's no. So these are the pages that have the JavaScript on them. So let me just go over how you can install that again. So you come over here to settings, then you come to advanced settings, then you come to custom scripts, and then under custom scripts we have these 3 spaces: header scripts, body header scripts, body footer scripts. We're going to paste it under header scripts, and then you click on save. So that is basically how you create a simple yes or no quiz funnel. So I hope this has helped you. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put some helpful links under this video. Number 1, I'm going to put a video on how you can install WordPress and Thrive Architect. Then I'll put the link on how, or then I'll put a download link for Thrive Architect in there. I'm also going to put the Thrive page templates for this quiz funnel that I just used as an example. Also going to put the JavaScript that I used under this video too as well. So with all of this, you should be able to create your own simple yes or no quiz funnel. I hope this helps.